Alright, here we go. We're back. More Skyward Sword. And going into the least familiar dungeon for me for this, so hopefully we can get through this without any problems. Alright. We are now in the Fire Sanctuary. I guess the best way to kind of think of it is like an upgraded version of the Earth Temple. Because it'll have a very similar aspect to the Earth Temple. But you'll notice that there's a little bit of those... well, these things have little kind of droplets of water inside the plants here, which will allow us to have platforms for a brief period of time. Also kind of like Dragon Roost Island if you played Wind Waker. Which is the first temple there, so... I did go ahead and get some more arrows before jumping in here, so I figured, well, we kind of need some for this dungeon, so might as well. All right, I think we're supposed to actually go down. Yeah. But I'm going to do things a little bit differently. Well, I mean, that works. That is kind of dumb, though, that I didn't have a choice in that. Maybe I did. And I just couldn't do anything within the cutscene. That felt a little bit forced. Well, that works. At least I have enough to get my arrows back. Well, I thought. There we go. Link. There we go. It just walked right past it, not opening it. Okay. Oh, you're a new one? Exit at last. No! Don't scare me like that. I thought you were one of those monster creeps. Oh, hey, what's this? You got yourself a swanky pair of digging mitts, don't ya? Who are you anyway? What are you doing here? I'm on a quest. I get you. Huh? Me? Oh, yeah. The name's Gold. I'm the big boss of the Bachmas. Those digging mitts you got right there, well, I invented them. No offense, pal, but you don't look like the kind of guy I'd send in here on a treasure hunting mission. But what do I know? You might just surprise me. So here's the deal. Word is, the tunnels, there's a huge treasure hidden in these ruins. In these here ruins. But nobody's ever seen it, and has come back to tell the tale. Countless treasure hunters have disappeared near. Poof! Gone. As a treasure digger, I gotta warn you. Just to turn around and enjoy the many peaceful years of digging left in you, but you're gonna do this no matter what. I say, aren't you? Pretty much. Alright then. I'm gonna let you in on an ancient treasure hunting legend passed down among generations of magmas. Every magma's worth a handful of dirt. It knows this one. Here we go. Ye who seeks the entrance to the king's treasure, look for the two statues that face one another. Show your bravery and jump in the mouth of the sleeping statue. Do this, and the path will open before you. Remember that, and you're golden. Thanks. Some of my guys are searching around here for treasure. If you get lost, holler at one. Oh, well, there we go. Okay. I will say, I think as far as like dungeons go for this one, this is a bit of an odd one. I don't hate it. I would say this is it. Out of all of the dungeons, this might be the one that kind of feels mostly kind of out of place. I get that they try to do something a little bit different because you kind of already had a fire dungeon per se. So they tried to do stuff a little bit differently. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But I think I would have preferred them saving something and having it maybe something that had this aesthetic for the Earth Dungeon, and the Fire Dungeon was more like the Earth Temple. That's just my thought, because when you think of like, oh, you're going to be in the heat, sure, you're near lava quite a bit in this, but not nearly as much as it doesn't really scream having it just, well, I was, you know what, never mind. It doesn't really scream having a, oh goodness, I messed that up. Ow. Yeah, you want to be on the rock when that happens. Not what I was doing there. Oh, I kind of feel dead there. Yeah. But the thing is, oh no. Oh, I pressed B instead. Oh, that's what. Okay, every one of these guys is dropping arrows. This doesn't feel like a proper temple that would warrant, oh yeah, you, other than the fact that you're basically near a volcano, but you don't really feel that because of the fact that you are kind of halfway inside half the time, and then the other half you're not. It's weird. I don't hate this dungeon at all. It's just a, like, why is this the kind of quote-unquote fire-ish temple? It doesn't really make that much sense. There's that. I think I have to do this first before we can do anything
else, really. Well, hi. The Dark Lizalfos. The beast has superb fighting skills and uses an iron arm guard. Watch out for counterattacks when your attacks are repelled, Master. This creature's breath can cause a curse that will prevent you from using your sword. I recommend exercising extreme caution. You have defeated 0 of this enemy. Oh, you uppercut. Alright. Ow. That wasn't too bad. And that just counts as a level Lizalfos tail, not anything special. So. See, this feels more like the dungeon theme than being outside. But I guess in one way you can say that it's some just like older bias because of the fact that I grew up with Ocarina of Time, but I just still think that Ocarina of Time did it better theme-wise. Oh my goodness. Get out of here. I don't need you hitting me, so get out of here. What was the point of getting this bomb? I'm confused. What was the point of the bomb? Oh, well, that didn't work. Oh, it's for that. Okay, that's what that's for. Oh, I get it now. I didn't say that earlier. That's my bad. You don't visually see it, but now there's flow going from the lava. Not really much you can do visually for that, but it's there. Alright. Also, I hope this will be a... we keep running into things. Dadgummit. I keep talking about it.
That stuff looks hot. I wouldn't mind a little hot bath for my sore shoulders, but this is too much. What have we got here? Another new guard? Ah! You can't break me with interrogation, son. You'll never make me talk. I'm not some sideshow for you to gawk at. Get lost. Now shoo!
Alright. I don't want to lock onto him, game. Alright. Careful where he's... Well, as I was saying, careful where you step. Those places are very dangerous, as you just saw. We're going to grab ourselves this item here, which is a key. Yeah, well, that's a problem. Is there... Oh, yeah. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this is where it teaches you, hey, there's another use for your dust bellows. How this deals with that, I don't know. Blowing cold air, I guess, on this hot rock somehow causes it to dissolve. Honestly, it makes no sense, but this is Zelda logic we're talking about. Like, I can't cool the lava to create a thing for the guy, but also I can't tease him. Daggone it, I wanted to tease him.
Hot, hot!
Alright, fine. Anyway. I think I may have fixed the lag issues. I was like, wait a minute, why is things lagging? Because I was having some lag issues here and there. It was very minute, but very noticeable. At least for me. I don't know if it was noticeable for you guys, but I think I might have fixed the issue. So hopefully, we'll have a nice and not only nice and crisp video, but also not have issues where it affects the gameplay to the point where oh, well, that works. Hopefully that fixes the issue where we don't have the lag. Alright. There's a lot more... Take a minute. There's a lot more fairies here than I remember there being. Is this the map or the... No, it's not. It's the evil crystal, apparently. I believe... Can this carry it? Oh, wait a minute. Can I... No. That is not how you do it. Oh, jeez. Um. That does nothing. Yeah, that just causes that. I'm just completely blanking on how to do this properly. Oh, jeez. This mechanism is formed by magic. Its purpose is unknown to me. Woman. Its moisture is hard and free shell, but the feature is vital. Wait, is it one of these situations? No. I pretty much because this is useless for this. Oh gosh. Again, like I said, this whole part of the dungeon is where I'm like, wait a minute. I don't remember anything. Oh my goodness. I feel bad. But very genuine. I am just like, I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh gosh, why? Well, I can get rid of these. Well, I got rid of those two. I see you there. Can I get you? That is the question. Yes. Alright. Because I thought it was like you shot an arrow like right here. And you're able to send the water droplet with the arrow. But because I don't remember what the point of having this there for if you couldn't do that. Oh gosh, I'm gonna have to look this up, aren't I? I hate that. And I'm gonna feel dumb too. That's the other thing. Oh my gosh, I'm not only gonna just feel absolutely dumb, but it's going to be one of those moments where it's like, oh yeah, that's how you do the thing, ain't it? I'm sorry. I wish it was not this insane. Sorry, I had to mute there. Oh, wait a minute. Well, yep, I feel stupid. Looking it up, you do carry it. It's just with your sword, not an arrow. Daggum it. Yeah, I had to look that one up because, jeez. You know, sometimes I forget, hey, the sword is the main thing in this game. The little mechanics you can do with it. I guarantee when I first played this years ago, I just did that a lot quicker than that. Man. It's probably also because I had a lot more time to put into playing this game and I could remember mechanics and what they can do. Alright. Think we come up here first. We want to grab this. Ow. Hey. There we go. I was moving you. Why weren't you moving? That's the question. What are these hands? Magmanos. The hand-shaped monster dwells in the fiery lava. Its body is made up entirely of flowing lava. As such, it's invulnerable to most attacks. Theoretically, it'd be possible to inflict damage on the monster if you were to solidify its body. While we were doing it. There. And with that, the lava levels have decreased by a massive amount. And there we go. The doors are open.
Hey! I was watching you, pal. You really shocked it with those lava fingers. Amazing stuff. If you don't mind doing one more thing while you're at it, how about get me down from here?
Alright. And in a nice way, we do have availability for us to just... Oh, wait. Okay, fine. I was going to run up and do it, but...
Oh, yay! I'm saved. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I owe you big time. Are you looking for treasure here, too?
Sure, yeah.
You're totally caught up in that, too, pal. I can see it on your face. You're here for the Legend of the Sleeping Statue, right? But those are some busted old digging mitts. You can't go using them for treasure hunting. I got it. As thanks, I'm gonna give you a replacement pair for my secret stash. Don't you go nowhere.
Yeah, that was actually our mini-boss fight.
All yours. They've been buried in treasure chests, so they ain't dirty or anything. Now, these ain't the kind of thing that you can easily get your hands on just anywhere. So take care of them. Right. Then I'm out of here. So long.
And thanks for all the fish. Oh, that was a terrible reference. Oh, gosh, that was... Alright. We got the magma mitts. Even the magma don't see digging mitts this fancy very often. They don't just dig holes, they also let you burrow your way under the ground. Try to find holes that you can dig in. Those are the ones that we've seen that have the... They look like it's a hole that goes deeper, essentially. And this is where tutorial bit happens, but... You'll notice, because Link will dig underneath. And only during... you don't really need to attack those. You want to be careful about some things, though.
Hey, pal. How are those mitts treating you? If you want to get a good look above ground, try pressing ZL. Got it? Press ZL to see above ground. Don't get forgetting it.
Yep. This will come into play later, but you don't have to worry about that. Now, if you don't mind getting a rupor, you can get some rupees, but I'm not worrying about it. Alright. There we go, and let's do it for this. I don't... Okay, this is just rupees. I was like, I don't know if this actually went anywhere, but it did. You know what? Give me all the money. At least from the digging holes. I don't want to have to get a rupor. That just seems really dumb. Alright. This shows you a couple of things. One of them being, hey, there's switches underground that we have to smack to actually activate. So we're going to have to use the mitts for that. Honestly, these digging... well, just the digging mitts in general, but... They're kind of a callback to Minish Cap, because that's where you get the mole mitts. And those were used... Well, I don't know if... I don't remember what they were called in Minish Cap. Wait, what? Oh. I'm sorry. I didn't know you existed. Seems a bit mean. Okay, there we go. We have a shortcut back to the mini-boss area. Well, not the mini-boss. The Lizalfos area. The mini-boss is where we were. We're going to... As you can see, that's where the boss is. Ow. And I guess that's fine. We're over here. What? Is this just one of the walls, or is this... Okay, yeah. Honestly, the only thing that I can really think of that is like absolutely needed is arrows. Make that a little bit easier on myself. All right. Let's see. Okay, we still have time. More of them being held up by chain.
Oh yeah, you've come along at the right time, Bo. I don't know who you are or where you're from, but I need right now is for you to get me off this chain. I'm not asking you to do it for nothing, though. Set me free, and I'll tell you a big, gigantic secret about this room. It's a secret about treasure, okay?
I don't know why he was slightly rushing in that, but alright. Alright, so as we can see, to do a little bit of traveling. Just a little bit. But you see that there's two different switches we can hit. We strike that. And you notice, well, we kind of got ourselves trapped. We're going to have to do a little bit more of a puzzle for these. You have to make sure that not only is the gate that you want open, but also we have to make sure that we can give ourselves some room to get back out. Because sometimes that's more of a pain than you think. Because in later areas, at least for doing this, we'll encounter some things that will make it a little bit more of a pain to backtrack and go do that. So at some point we'll get through all this. There we go. But as far as items are concerned, this is the last like major item that we get in the game. Is the mitts we get. The upgraded mitts anyway. Oh, Link. There we go. Oh wait, okay, there we go. Alright, fine.
Oh yeah, this is a sweet, sweet flavor of freedom, boss. And thanks for taking the trouble to set me free, sucker. You really think I was going to divulge super secret info about treasure? My mama didn't raise no patsy. I spent too long finding that info. Huh? Those gloves are from my brother's secret collection. Are you friends with my brother or something?
That's right.
Wait. There's something I want to give you. I'll just go get it. Wait. Here, take this. Here's some super secret info I put together. It took some real sweet and work too. I had to survey this place near 100 times to figure it out, but you ready for this? Now go ahead, and when I tell you, right around here, there is a hidden room. So return, please don't tell anyone I was captured. It'll be just our little secret, okay? Well, that ain't the lowest of the low. And here I thought I was being plagued. Oh! Hey, we meet again. Sorry, but I kinda happened over here. That conversation? Seems one of my guys was giving you a hard time. Sorry about that. But that stuff he was saying was all true. There's a breeze coming from somewhere in this room, I tell you. I can smell it. I figure the information in that chest will be helpful to you.
There's the map. Can we finally have a map? There we go. We finally got the map. Near the end of the dungeon, but we got the map.
This room has a fake wall somewhere. On the other side of that wall is another room, or so I hear. The ground underneath us is full of monsters, so we don't go tunneling too much down there, but if you're feeling adventurous, there might just be a hidden route.
Well, thank you. And it's over there. However, yeah, okay, I messed up. It's probably just an item, but I do want to grab it at some point. Should be easy enough to get to. Oh, jeez. Oh, yeah, because you gotta do the thing over here. Because we need our way back out. And let's leave. Moth and take rise. Wait, it wasn't here? Oh, jeez. I was... wrong area. Calling back to old school Zelda with that. Why? Any of the fake walls and whatnot, you gotta blow them up. Alright. These guys are the enemy you will find in here. You do have to strike their bum. Oh, come on. Okay. There we go. While he's optional here, it's a good place to practice that fight. Because you do end up getting locked in an underground area with them at times. Sometimes one, sometimes more than one. And it's good to get you're practicing on actually how to defeat them. So, just a little bit of advice for that. Okay, yeah, so we want to go back out. Just head on over to... I guess where we're missing that... Missing that treasure chest, so... Let's go do that right quick. And with that, we're going to crawl under here. Well, we couldn't have done it earlier just because, well, we didn't have the special mitts. But now that we do, we can make our way back up. And I'll probably make this episode the whole dungeon, because we're kind of almost... we're more than halfway finished with this, so... I don't see why we shouldn't. Just a personal thought. Alright. That somehow hit, but I'm not going to complain. Alright, now with that taken care of, we can go a little bit further down. And make our way to where this chest lies, and that gives us probably material. Nope, it actually gives us an empty bottle. That's fantastic. Fantastic. Alright. Good thing I came back for that. That might be the last bottle you can actually get. I don't know. I would think it would be. Because I don't know why they would give you another one. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. They do that so you can get back. Cool. Alright. Now, I just want to make it back up here, and then we'll take the left. So nothing too crazy. Now, I think as far as this, well, we don't have that much left of this dungeon, because all we really need to do is get the boss key and head to the boss room. And the boss key is over here. I think we have to go through this before we can go in there, if I remember right. Well, that happened. did not know you could shoot their arrows with your arrows. But sure game. That was right. We have to get those flowing so we can actually have directional flow with lava. Can I? There we go. Is this? No, it's not a tunnel. All right. And, well... I can't... Is this the guy that does the minigame? I don't know.
So busy, burning the midnight oil again, looking for loot.
I don't know why you sound like that now, but... Going to make you sound ridiculous.
Ah, a green monster! I can't believe they're following us down here now. I guess I'll have some fun with him for now, though. You're magma tiff now, friend. You may be scary, but as long as the way ahead me is clear, you'll never catch me.
If it wasn't obvious what you're supposed to do. We're supposed to trap it. Dang it. You may have noticed, but this is here. He's too concerned with us where we are. We have to make sure he is unable to move. Where he would like. But if you do that, he just pushes it back. So how do you actually go about doing this? So it's actually kind of simple. We do what we did earlier, but with a little bit of a twist. Well, never mind. I guess we just did it just fine because he was slow. The idea is you push the... If you're having trouble with it, push the thing back and then corner him with the gate where you moved it to.
No, you got me. Go on then, you monster. Boil me, bake me, do your worst. Huh? I know those gloves. Ain't those from my brother's secret stash collection?
Yes, that is.
What? You know my brother. Ah, you're all clean. I thought you were a monster. Hey, don't get all angry. I thought you were one of them. Sorry, guy. Let me give you something good to make up for it. Hang on a sec. Here you go. You know, some monsters seem to be looking for something on those cliffs ahead of us. You're heading that way too, guy. You take care out there. I don't wanna see you get skewered or nothing. Me, I'm heading back to the boss's place. I'll open the door for you while I'm at it. See ya.
Thank you. And he gives us a piece of art, which is fantastic. Alright, no. Oh, jeez. Well, there's that. And I'm just gonna do a little bit of thinking here. Am I being dumb? Where is it? Where's the thing? Because I know that wasn't it. Or is it just this? Okay, it's just that. Whoops. Completely missing that. Alright. Well, we got to use this bomb. But as you can see, there's a bit of a lava flow there. And you don't want to be caught in that. Thankfully, it's just slow enough for you to get out. Just barely. And now we have our way across. Get rid of you. There we go. I'm very, very thankful that that was there. I could swear, I just heard that, but the solidifying of this slab sounded a lot like the ice arrow sound effect from Ocarina of Time. Where, or Majora's Mask, when you hear the ice form on the water, it sounded just like that. Well, it had that sound effect in there. The bridge of decision. Choose what path you believe. Move forward bravely. Well, we were told about the sleeping one. There's the sleepy. That's the awake one. Well, we need to do the sleeping one. But Link? Do the sleeping. There we go. But you can't go back up. And, well, I actually need more of these. But okay, we do have that. We don't necessarily need arrows. Or the rupees are okay, but again, not the best way to farm for money. Is doing that, so well, nah. Take it as you will. Sorry. That was a lot easier than I was thinking it might be, because usually 2 Lizalfos is a pain in this game. That wasn't too bad. Wait, do I come back here? I must from down below. Oh no, not from down below, up above. Because I see where you walk up there. That's where the key is. Oh. Oh my goodness. I goofed. Why did I was like, wait a minute, this makes no sense why I would have dropped that. You know, there's some points where I'm like, oh my goodness, am I okay? Because I just don't, it's just, dadgummit. Dadgummit. Yeah. You can tell, just even from... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. They also don't tell you this, but you can't use your items either when you're cursed. I see you over there. There we go. Of course, I couldn't do anything about that. Oh my goodness. I was hoping I would never have to deal with curse, but, well, this is what happens. Because, of course, they decide to put like 1,000,000 curse beds. There's the treasure chest with the key in. So, it wasn't exactly the one I was thinking about. It was the one that was up there. Bring light to each statue in accordance to the number of wings each possess, from least to most. When the light resides in each statue, the king's treasure shall be yours. Alright. Well, fantastic. above it. Then we're gonna have to go down and around. But then this one, the one directly below us, and then that final one. Nothing too crazy. But as soon as we do that, the door opens for us up top, but we're not alone. We're going to have to figure out how to kill this thing. That's why I was showing you enough earlier. You do have to learn how to kill these things. As you can see, that is one way you can do it. You can lure it to a certain point to try to get it to bum rush you, but if it hits a wall trying to do that, it stuns it, which gives you a little bit of time, but honestly, sometimes it's just easier to go after them. I guess it's kind of like a pick your way you want to deal with it. Not sure where that other chest is. Unless it's just right in a fake wall. That's probably what it is, actually. It's in a fake wall. Alright, I'll do that. But I want to do something for a brief moment. Because I want to go back and get that chest. I'm going to be mad if I don't. I thought it was just something in an area I didn't see, but okay. Yeah, that's not a window or anything. Okay. Is it just here? Or no? Oh no, it's in there. Alright, well that's gonna be a pain. The key's not getting there. Oh, that works. The layering on that's a little bit bad. I'll just be honest. I figured as much, but hey. There we go. Got my revenge. Alright, we're good. I will say, I'm not a fan of the boss here. And I'll explain myself as we're fighting the boss. But I think it might be evident. But we'll get into that. Just a normal ornamented skull. Alright. Now we're supposed to make this thing look like a key. There we go. Easy does it. How that thing held itself together, I guess it's only magic. Because it was just a bunch of floating blocks next to each other. But the boss for this dungeon is none other than our favorite antagonist here. Oh, hello there, Link. I see you're still among the living. Fancy meeting you here. We seem to bump into each other time and time again. Oh, it's no coincidence, though, is it? You and I were bound by a thread of fate. Look at these old drawings. Until I found these, I was upset about that little stunt the goddess's guard dog pulled at the gate of time. What was that twig's name again? Impa? Well, never mind that, because these drawings suggest the existence of a second gate of time. This news has just filled my heart with rainbows. I've been a busy boy, searching here and there for another gate of time. And yet I couldn't even find a single clue. Since I know I can be honest with you, I'll admit I got a little sulky. It was all frowns all around. The thought of never getting my hands on that darling young girl again was, well, more than I could bear. But then I found this place. The prospect of a second gate of time has made me positively giggly. That girl, your adorable friend, she will be instrumental in bringing about the revival of my master. And though I feared she was now quite beyond my reach, I despair no longer. But before we talk any further on that subject, there's still the outstanding matter of your punishment, Link. Do you remember when I told you the next time we met, I'd make your ears bleed from the sound of your own screams? Well, I've been thinking, perhaps corporal punishment is a touch harsh. I might be willing to forgive and forget if you strike a deal. All I ask is that you tell me where I can find the other gate of time. It's not too much to ask, is it? Oh, and don't play coy with me. I know that you know, so why not let me in on the fun? Such behavior. A mischievous boy like you needs to be dealt with firmly. I must warn you, I won't go easy on you this time. Lovely, aren't they? You'll find the supple skin of my arms tougher than any armor. Doesn't their shape leave you breathless? Such beauty, such pure form, such exquisite physique, such a stunning features. Yes, I pretty much got it all. Though there's only one teensy thing I lack. Namely, mercy. Come to me, Link. You and I were bound by that thread of fate, destined to fight. So come close, Link. Meet me in battle, and the thread of fate that binds us will be soaked crimson with your blood. A little bit crazy, a little bit morbid, but legitimately, I am not a fan of this. And the reason is, well, dang. Not getting used to it yet. But I guess we can do this. Target lock Girahim. Girahim is the demon lord leading the monsters. He displays superior mental and physical prowess, as well as an expert command of magic. Though possessing some gentleman-like qualities, he will devolve to his true nature when enraged. Tell me more. This is all the information I have at the present time. Alright, fine. Alright. Is it just... Okay, yeah. I can't remember if you have to deflect it and then hit him. Yeah. Well, I thought I... As you can see, he's a bit of a pain this time around. I honestly would have preferred a different boss. Something that made sense for the theme. I get that it's the idea like, hey, he's the antagonist. He loves being antagonistic towards you. But I don't know. I'm just not a fan of it. Get your daggers out of here. Golly. Also, me trying to remember how this fight works is a giant pain. But like I understand to some extent, it's like, hey, you don't really have a like a like a dungeon item that really can give you a boss fight that's revolving around it, unless you want to do like a bigger version of those the worm guys. But I don't know, it's not a good fight. That, like, I get it, you want to make a tougher version of the fight, but not to spoil anything if it wasn't obvious, we have to fight this guy again. And it's not that much time difference. Like, between the first, like, him being the first boss of the boss of the first dungeon, and then seeing him again, okay, I can understand, but we do fight him again. And it's so dumb. And as you can see, he just... There we go. Jeez. This is why having... Oh my gosh. Yeah, unfortunately you have to wait for him to try to grip your sword. Because it's just... Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, jeez. There we go. That took me a second to remember how to do this. Sorry about that. And now he fights with two swords, and then this whole bit. You can parry it, and it makes this whole bit a little bit easier. Ow. Oh my goodness. Well. And I would have preferred doing a boss fight like that, because it's like, hey, you're out of your normal element, you're doing a boss fight. Or maybe a boss that requires you to go underground and do something. Why is it gear heat? It makes no sense. It seems so uninspired. Link. There we go. No. Really? Like, there's so much you could have done. But I don't know. I'm not a fan of this boss fight. Oh my gosh. What? Oh, really? You gonna be like that? Dude. Enough of this foolishness. I am Kirim, Demon Lord. Shouldn't matter how powerful your sword is, you're still nothing. You're not a human child. Not just a human child. And yet you prevail. You filthy scamp. You have awakened the wrath that will burn for eons. I swear to you, whatever it takes, I will drag you into the eternity of torment. And that's the fight. It's not satisfying, really. Like, if you wanted to do this fight, you could do it. But maybe, like, have it somewhere that isn't in a dungeon. Like, maybe have it outside of a dungeon. Maybe he's the antagonist somewhere else. Kind of just to the side where you're trying to maybe go to one of the silent realms and he's trying to stop you. I get that he has his own goals and everything, and he may not be always looking for you, but maybe he's noticing you're doing something and it's like, wait a minute, what are you doing? Why? And he tries to figure that out. That would make more sense than him being the boss of this dungeon. Again, this is the only complaint I really have of the game. Because otherwise, I like it a lot. It's just, why is he the boss of this dungeon? It makes no sense to me. Like, I don't even mind him being the boss of the first dungeon, because you're still trying to learn the mechanics of the game, and he does a good job of teaching that. But this game, for this dungeon specifically, I don't think he should have been the boss for it. There's so much you could have done that wasn't that. But yeah, that's my only real complaint about the game. The flames of Din have imbued your blade with sacred white light that demons revile. We now have the true, somewhat, Master Sword. Doesn't quite look like it should, but we're close. We got one more thing that we gotta do. Master, now it has been tempered by the last of the sacred flames. Your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. With this sword's great power, you can awaken the gate of time within the sealed temple. I recommend you make your way to this location. Oh yeah, like we totally won't get followed there, Fi. Jeez. But that... Oh, jeez. An hour and a half. Oh, jeez. I got that to edit. All right. That'll be it for this episode. Went a little bit long because I didn't want to just have, like... I thought it was going to be just 10 minutes. But apparently not. We apparently had a lot more. So we have finished the... well, fire sanctuary. And in the next one, we'll be doing a couple of things. We won't be doing a whole lot. But what we are going to do is, well, next time we are going to be going to where these goddess cubes or the chests are anyway. And I'm actually going to spend the time locating all the goddess cubes in the different areas. Because, well, that actually would be probably a whole episode if not an episode and a half, because we're going to be going into each one of the areas to locate the cubes and taking care of business there. But if you didn't notice during the fight, I do have a stamina potion because we had to empty our fairy bottle earlier for the water, and, well, I was wanting to make sure I had the stuff to give to our fellow academy friend here. So I wanted to make sure we had that. But yeah, I think honestly we shouldn't have too much more left. Bro, make sure you're doing those reps properly.
Oh, that was a nice warm-up. Hey, Link, I was hoping you'd come by. I wanted to ask you something. The other day, I tried lifting some barrels, and I was able to do it with one arm. Do you think this means I've got enough muscle? What do you think, Link? Do you think I look strong?
For sure.
Really? Thanks. I'm so happy. It's all thanks to you, Link. I would have gotten discouraged if you hadn't come by to cheer me on. You gave me motivation. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just coming over here to get ground tickers. I thought he needed another one. Never mind. But yeah. We have quite a bit going for us. We're getting there. We're almost done. But yeah, we're gonna take care of the goddess cubes next time, and I'll check. I don't know for sure if there's any like quests that have opened up to us at this point. It may be unlocked when we do the next little bit of the story, and it's like, wait a minute, there's something else going on. Kind of stopped in the middle, even though it was right after a dungeon, because it was like, hey, you just go to the gauge of time, and it was just like, oh, wait a minute, there's other things going on too. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I might have to do story before I do side quests, but I know I can do the Goddess Cube stuff, so that's a definite for the next episode. We'll see how long that takes. Hopefully not too long, because I've been doing what I can to get the Goddess Cubes that I have been able to get to as time has passed. But we'll see. So, thank you all for watching, and in the next one we'll take care of that stuff. So, I will see you all then. Later.